As mentioned in our last episode, when you select something, there is a pop-up window right here, and you'll see a series of add-on tools right here. Now, today we will explain one by one what each and every of them means. The first one is very straightforward. A trash can means you can delete this object or delete this stroke right there. The second one, though, it's called lock. When you click on it, it locks the object, so it cannot be erased nor moved. So even if I click on my eraser and I want to erase it, it cannot be erased. Why are we doing this? The reason is very, very simple. My students, to drag something from the box, and I didn't lock the box. For example, this is the box, and say I have an apple right here, and I want my students to drag this apple out of the box, and I didn't lock the box under it. If my student did not click precisely, they're going to drag the bottom instead of the apple right here. So what you have to do is that you have to lock the bottom. So even when the students are dragging, they're not going to misdrag the box underneath. They're going to drag the apple on top of it like this. So locking your object is very, very, very important. Also, for example, if you want to write something on your object and you want to erase it, if you didn't lock it, this is what happens. I write apple on it, and I'm trying to erase it, and oops, I erased the entire object right there. So it is crucial that for things that you don't want moving or you don't want it to be erased, remember to lock it. Now, one question that may be raised is, how do I unlock my object? Now, I locked it already. It is at your bottom left corner right here. You can see the lock right here. You just click on it and it's unlocked like that. Okay, so it's very, very, very simple. The next one is kind of like lock, but it's movable lock. So it locks the object so it does not get erased, it does not get deleted. However, you can still move it. If I write something on it, I cannot erase the object. It prevents me from erasing the object. At the same time, my students can still drag the object and put it at the right place. So that is the movable lock. Now, again, to unlock it, bottom left corner right there, you click on it and there we go. So that's the movable lock. The next thing is very, very interesting. It's the spinning tool. In myViewBoard, everything spins. Now, I'm spinning my apple right here, but how do I put it in a more practical use? For example, I'm going to show you how to make a spinning wheel. First of all, you go to your shape function, and then you you draw a circle like that. There is a segment tool right here where you can divide your circle into different parts. For example, 8 pieces. Now remember, everything is one piece right now, so you have to be very careful before you do anything. Now you can put whatever you need in each segment like this. And then what you have to do next is to circle it. Remember, circling it selects everything in the line. Now everything here is selected. There is something right here called grouping. Now I have grouped everything together. Now, so you can see that this is a pie, like a splitted pie already with my written information on it already. Now, I can give it a little arrow like this, or I can go to the shape function and there's the arrow right here as well. And then all I can do now is I can spin this wheel, and there goes my spinning wheel. This is widely used. You can use it to select which student to come up, or which group to come up, or what topic they're going to be presenting. The next thing you see right here is the fading tool. The fading tool allows you to do animation, like it can disappear, it can come back out. However, as you see right here, there are 2 bars. One is fade out, so it was there, but it slowly, gradually disappears. The next one is called fade in, which means you cannot see it, but when you press on it, it appears like that. So that is the fading tool. Now, very, very important. when you set your animation or fading tool right there, look, it doesn't work. Why does it not work? Remember to go into right here, it's called the present mode. Remember to go into the present mode, which is on your floating bar. Floating bar, remember this bar floats, so it's called a floating bar. Remember to go into this tool right here, this white blackboard looking tool right here. Once you click on it, it goes into present mode and your animation would work like this. So when I press on it, it disappears. When I press it again, it comes back out. All right. So the fading tool can be used in many applications. One of the very commonly used application is blocking your answer. For example, this 212 is my answer. So I will then have a, say, a square box that covers it up. I'm going to put green in it. All right, now you don't see my answer. And I'm going to set a fade out right here, like that. And I'm going to go into, remember this presentation mode. All you can do is that, so guys, what is the answer? Look, and you press on it, and the box disappears and it reveals your answer. So that is one of the application of the fade out tool. Also, you can create games. For example, you can create a memory challenge game like this. For example, you have to create a box first, and then all you have to do is to pour a color into it, and then you set your fade in, fade out function. Now, I'm going to use one function that we'll be talking about later. It's called infinite copy. So I'm going to copy 9 of them to block for. Imagine there are answers beneath it, or there are pictures or informations you want to show your students beneath it. And then you go into presentation mode and then invite your students to come up and play. Look, they're different, so I can go back. How about these two? They're the same. Okay, you get 1 point. So on and so forth. You can play a memory challenging game right there. Okay, so that is some commonly used application of the fade in, fade out tool.